Hi, it's Daisy and welcome to my channel. Today I am making this. It is a flip out folder thing. Okay, it's not going to be a thing. I'm not going to put thing in the title, I hope, but it's a flip out folder thing. Okay, that flips out, that's stuck there. So you just flip it out like this. It's quite easy to make, but obviously there are pointers as well. So I'm just going to put it on 7 so you can see it. Yeah, there are pointers as well. So how to make this and what to do. And also, if you've got certain papers that go a certain way round, I do give you tips on that as well. Okay, so my paper inside is the right way round. That would be different if these were both directional. I would find it difficult to use, but because that's the only one that's directional, that's fine. So when I flip it out like that, it's the right way round. Okay, I did have to work that out. I had to put the thing off and have a look. Right. So it's different to when you've got your this paper. It's got to be a certain way round. Okay, it's the opposite way round. So yeah, I'll try and explain that. Okay, so it's to we'll put that in. Okay, and this project was by Alyssa, Very Little Crafter. I did make a similar one, but I've used her ideas mainly because hers is a different way round, and I didn't swap my things are all the same way round. Okay, and it doesn't open like this one does. So yeah, it's an amazing little project. Really liked seeing that. Okay. If you've given me a thumbs up today, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. It does help my channel. Also, anybody who gives me a comment, that also helps my channel. Thank you so much. Okay, and anybody who's subscribed to my channel, I really do appreciate your subscription. It doesn't cost a penny. It doesn't cost anything at all. It just helps you see my videos. Okay, if you want to see any more. Without further ado, let's go. Right, then what I'm doing is just choosing some papers at the moment. I've chosen this one. I'm going to use that as the inside. It's lovely. It's got Pegasus, is that word? Pegasus, perhaps it's just Pegasus, with lots of different pictures on it. And that will be the other side. Oh, but when I had some of them have got a line down them. It wasn't expensive. In fact, it's got one there as well. It wasn't an expensive pad, it's only £4. I don't know if that's why. But that's really nice. But I'm going to have a go at something. I'm going to try something. Okay, I'm going to move this then. Then I'm going to treat this as if it's the outside and I want it the right way round. I don't know if it will, but you probably think to yourself, what's she talking about? Of course, you're probably logical and you can do it in your head, but I don't know if I can do it in my... Right, so that I want that to be the right way round. So if I put that... I don't know, if it's inside, is it different? That's okay, just working it out. Right, okay, if you've got something on the inside, okay, I think you need to flip it the same way as you want it, because this is going to be folded that way, etc. I'm going to do this first. I'm going to do the top first. The reason I'm doing the top first is so I know that I'm getting the top in the right place. If you've got directional paper that you're using on that side, then you need to turn the design upside down. But if you've got single-sided paper, you can stencil it and everything, can't you, like I've done before. It looks amazing. Right, okay, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to just find my list of measurements. Now, this was by somebody called, oh yeah, it's upside down. This was by somebody called Alyssa, Very Little Crafter. I've done something similar, so I thought I would have a go at this, the one that she did. But she's got a scoreboard that starts from the right, and I thought that was a bit odd. Most people have one like me, starts from the left. If you've got one from the right, then you sort of like do it the opposite way around to me. Like I'm going to do a score at 5. It's actually going to be 7 on your scoreboard, so it's 5 on mine. Okay, because it'd be 7 from that end. Can we see that yet? That's the sort of thing. But mine's the same as mine's different, so I've worked it out. Okay, right. So I'm going to start with not the ones she started with, the other ones, because of this. They want to be the same way round reason. Okay, right, so I'm going to score 1 1/4. So if you was doing the other way round, that would be 10 3/4, wouldn't it, there? 10 3/4, 11, yeah, that would be 10 3/4. If he's doing it from the other way, that would be 10 3/4 here. Right, okay, that sort of thing. So don't be confused. If you've got a scoreboard like me, it's 1 1/4 from the logical way. Yeah, I think that's logical going it like that, not the other way around. I don't know why they've got... And then you score at 5, okay. I won't say 7 because I should think most people's got scoreboard like me. And then 8.5. Is it 8.5? Oh, it's 8.25 on the other one. 8.5. Okay, on this side. So that's the side if you've got directional paper. Mine's inside. My direction's inside, so I want it to be the right way round, which it will be. So if you want it, if you've got directional paper there, you will turn it upside down and that would be your top. Okay, so the bottom of the paper would be there, etc. I hope you understand what I mean. It can be, I suppose, complicated. I'm going to turn it back, so this small bit here is now at the top. Okay, and then I'm going to score at 3 3/4. It's when nobody says anything. You know, I just think everybody says, "Oh, it's such a good project," but nobody ever says, "You've got a different scoreboard to me." So perhaps there's all the same, but hope you can work it out. 8 1/4. Okay, I didn't know there was a scoreboard going the other way around. Okay, so that's that done. Okay, so now we've got panels. I'm going to just bend them a bit so we can see where we are, so I can show you. In fact, let's bend them because I'm going to cut the score lines out anyway. Look, it's got a line across. I don't think it's going to bother me, is it? Some of it's going to be covered up anyway. Okay, it's very nice paper. They're very decorative. I do like the stuff from the works sometimes. Sometimes it's very weird. Okay, so I'm just bending all those for a minute. So I'm going to cut out the score lines anyway. So I'm going to cut. Yeah, I'm going to cut when I can find my scissors. Many weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, I had some scissors and they were so nice, and I don't know where they've gone. Can't find them anywhere. Right, they're really nice ones. They're from an actual bookmaking kit. I've not made the books yet. Started them, I've not made them. Right, so okay, so we've got a bend there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is cut about 1/4 inch from this line, or a little bit down from that line, because we'll need to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that completely out. I'm gonna come along here. I'm gonna do it really carefully, look, so I might put it on fast because it's gonna be. So I've done that one. Okay, so now it's time to cut these lines. I'm going to make them a bit more clearer. Okay, that would be the one important because that will stay, these. But these are going to be cut out. So what you do is cut one side and then the other, and then the little bit at the top. Okay, and try and do it neatly. Try and do it neatly, unlike me. Right, that's a dog snoring. Yep. There we go. Right, so I've done all those little. I don't think we need a scoreboard there anymore. I don't know why I've left it there. There we go. Okay, so I'll just move that out of the way. So now I'm going to fold these. I do need my cutter. In a minute. So I'm going to fold that there like that. I'm going to check that these are all straight, flush against these edges. That looks fine there. Well, not too bad anyway. That looks fine. So you see, sometimes like me, you might not get that completely straight. I'm always doing that. So don't worry about that. Some of these are going to be cut off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that up a bit because it's annoying me. Right, okay, so now I'm going to fold it up like this. Look, it easily does it because I've cut out those things, and also it's not too bad against this edge as well. Could cut that off a little bit more. Try and do it straight. Yeah, so you did cut quite a bit off there. Just make sure it's straight. Yeah, that's it. That looks level. Oh, shame I'm not going to cut off those, isn't it? Those lines. That's more like it. Yeah, there's a tiny bit there, but I'm not worried about that. Right, so what I'm going to do now is open it out, and I'm going to cut off. I'm going to fold that in. I'm going to cut off 1 inch of here and here, because they're going to fold in and make the pockets. Okay, Right then, so what I'm going to do is cut about an inch off. So I'm cutting an inch off both of these two. There we go. Oh, ignore that one, that one's the... Right, so then I'm going to put that, making sure that's level, yeah. About an inch off those, okay. And then I'm going to turn it round, fold these two in, and put it up to there, so it should be fairly even, shouldn't it? And then I'm going to make that to about an inch. If you're not thinking that, just make sure it's obviously the same there. Okay, so that will then make a, what we're doing is make an alternate pockets, aren't we? So then that one will be there and that will be there. That's a yaw. So that, have I got the right? I've got it all. Nah, that should have been taken off already. Never mind. Right, okay, let's have a look. I will need a punch. Oh, I can't start laughing since I said I need a punch. Yeah. I don't know, I might have told you before, but one day my husband was asleep and he was talking in his sleep. So I turned round and I'd look and I thought, I was asking what he was talking about, because sometimes I do. I'll just try and get this into the middle. And suddenly got a very gentle punch on the nose. So it's always a joke with us. We're always joking about punches. Because I'm always mentioning punches, aren't I? Yeah, I'm just keeping these, because you might be able to make a little pattern with those. We'll see. Okay, let's have a look. Now I'm going to have a look at my theory now, see if my theory is correct. If I can see this bit. I'm going to look at my theory now, see if my theory is correct. Probably not. Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, so hopefully that'll all be the right way round. Yes, when we're open, that's all the right way round. That's good, isn't it? Okay. Look at that, it's a little bit of a naughty little edge there. I'm going to try and just get that off. Whether it's this way or that way, I don't know. That's obviously not cut. That's me cutting, not anything else. Okay, that's just a little raggy edge. Right, so what I can do now is glue these down, the pockets, okay, and then I actually can round all the corners, can't you, after that? Right, I'm going to glue these down and then round the corners. So, that was hilarious. Right, I can just, I think, get the corner in there, but sometimes when you're doing these short things, make sure we can get the corner in. Yeah. Okay, so then you've got this then. I've already rolled it up so you've seen it, so it does work. But it's even prettier now, okay. So all you've got to do now is decorate it. So that was very quick. So you can go away and decorate yours now. That's annoying. Oh dear, I'll have to sort of, I don't know, you could actually, you've got something like that. I wonder if you could just white it out. Yeah, white it out. We're going to put white on it. I'm going to put something on it. I'm going to try, see if I can find my brown, because it's brownish. Surprise, I've actually found what I was looking for. Right, so I'm going to see if I can just, I don't know if you can. I'll tell you what you might be able to do instead. Perhaps use a pen. Let's have a look. We've got a brown pen anywhere. That is working a little bit, but not as much as what I want, and it's making a bit shiny. I just found this one. I don't know if it's going to work. I'll probably make it a mess. So annoying. I'm only colouring over the background to break up that line a bit, but I don't know if it's going to work. Hopefully I'll find something to decorate it. Well, I'm actually using grey, warm grey. I didn't realise I was using grey, but it seems to work. I thought it was a dark brown. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's done. Right, okay, so I'm just demonstrating there, hopefully, that you should be, this is what I've never come across that before, so hopefully it's okay. Right, what we cut out, where's the bits we've cut out? Now, we should have kept, I should have mentioned keep those, because you can use them for various things. So there should be 1, 2. Oh, that's quite a substantial one, isn't it, because of that. I might see if I can get rid of that line. These Teflon ones are very good for getting rid of creases. So if you made a mistake, they seem to be very good at ironing out, and they turn it over, and obviously do it that way around. Do you know what that doesn't have? It's obviously not even straight lot. That's it. So if you're going to use these as your pockets, etc., that's not even straight. I'm going to cut out a little. So what I'm going to do is use this as a pocket. Seeing if what I do is sometimes hold it like that. You can do that with any punch, I think, and then you can just slide it up or down. Okay, I'm not making a very big thing because I might use it for, might put a little embellishment on the front. I'm going to move it away from the bottom because it depends how big the embellishment is. Yeah, okay. So that you can't hardly see that pocket, which is good in a way, isn't it? Or bad in a way, I don't know. Perhaps good, bad. You know, good, bad, ugly, whatever. Right, that's could go there. So I'm going to now glue that down. Round in the corners, that's the point. Yes, you can round the corners. I knew there's something else. Whoops, hold on. So that could be glued down there, so I'm doing that one first. That's one of the ones that I've probably cut off the panel at the front. So it's the 1 1/4 inch one, but I think I've made it a little bit longer. So that makes a tiny bit bigger pocket. Okay. Look, I'm going to see if we can get that a little tiny. Yeah, see how much we can get that down there. And I'm going to put it on 1. So it's a little bit close. I just have to remember that I haven't got quite so much. Yeah, I put it on 7 so you can see the scoreboard. Well, hopefully that will be nicely glued in. Right. So that's that. That's the outside. We've folded that down. I might put a closure or something on there. I'll have to see what I want to do at the end. Okay. So now you can put your other little bits inside, like this, for example, and make little pockets or belly bands. Yeah. So don't round all the corners until you're sure what you're doing. But I'm going to round these corners because I think I'm going to put a pocket at the end here. Or there even would do. You put one there or here. Looks quite nice. I might put it there-ish. Might make a little thing. I don't know why you want to do that. But if you want to put something really small in there, I think they're really cute, aren't they? Yeah, there we go. Right, okay. Oh, I'm doing quite well gluing on the edge there, aren't I, a lot at the moment, which is good because that is a small little pocket there. By the way, another thing I'm finding amusing at the moment is I did actually buy another one of those because I couldn't find it. That is the original. Now I don't know where the other one's gone. It's downstairs, I think. It's either downstairs or it's in that tub of hole punches I took downstairs. Right, so you could put that there. You could also oh, I think that's quite cute if you put a belly band across like that. Or you could put a belly band across like that. But that's a bit longer, isn't it? Why's that longer? Why is that? I don't understand why that's longer. But anyway, where did it come from? It would have come from... Yeah, so why is it longer? Yeah, right, so I'm going to put that across there. I think that because I think that looks quite cute. I'm not rounding the corners because I'm going to put a substantial amount of glue because I don't know why. My belly bands take a lot to be desired sometimes. So what I'm going to do, this just seems to work. Okay, you put a bit of glue in here. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, there we go. Right. So what we're gonna do then is make sure all the bits of glue are coming towards this end, not that end. Are we watching? Are we seeing? Right, so that's that's quite cute, isn't it? That different. Right, so I've done that one, and now I can put something on here, which will be this one. Where did I put that one? I'm going to put this one at the end, so I can't even remember where I've put that one. I have to look. Out of sight, out of mind thing. Anybody else get that? Out of sight, out of mind. Yep. Yeah, I've got to have a look again, see what I did. I used to know all the time. I used to be brilliant. Well, I still have I've got a good memory. Sometimes, and I think to myself, because people keep saying to me, oh no, it wasn't. Anyway, I check back and it is. Well, the answer to something. So, you know, I think I'm second guessing myself, and I shouldn't do that because I already know. See, that's the right length, isn't it? So I don't know what was going on with the belly band idea. So if you've got one longer, then you use that for your belly. I think there might be, let's see if I can do the thing again. Yeah, that's a lot, yeah. Yeah, managing to glue on the edge, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so if you've got a one that's a bit longer, use that for your belly band or something. You don't have to do a belly band like that, you can do it across, etc. Now it's time for the embellishments, which is the fun bit, yeah. Which I think this is all the fun bit, because I love this. Yeah, I even love the bit where it's done that lot. Aha, I think that's done a good job of that. Right, let's put that away. Right, let's have a look. What can we do for the front? I'm going to make one of them things that I did on my prototype. Don't know where the prototype's gone, but this is so easy to make I didn't need to look at it, did I? Right, I'm going to make something from the prototype. Right, I'm going to try something because Patricia May said something else as well. So I'm going to try and see what goes, because I don't know, it's all up to me that I seem to find I'm using the same colour papers. I've purposely chosen and Sandy from Septeria 18, where she says use any. So let's see what we do. So I'm going to make one of them things. Okay, so this is, I'm going to put it on top of the pocket. Okay, so I don't know how big it's going to be yet. Look at that, nice and good and defined. So I'm making one of them little. Why is it shaking? Why's the table shaking? I know there's a train, but it's a mile away. Okay, so I can put that there. I'll see which one looks the best, and I'll see how big to cut it as well. Okay, so I'm going to use this, which is totally different. That's probably matchy-ish. I do notice that Septeria 1918 does use, Sandy, she does use a lot of white in them. That's got, I'm distressed at it as well, with a lot of white in, and mine doesn't. That's got not white in, and that's not got white in. So I'm going to see how it looks. Also, I was having a discussion with Beverly as well about that I choose things different to her. So don't worry about that. If you like something else, you do it. You go for it. You don't want to do the same as me, don't worry. I'm not bothered. Yeah, so would that actually go? I don't know. No, not really. But I might do it anyway. Because I could use this somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that theory always works with what she says. Sandy says. So what I'm going to do is explore colour on a video, and we're going to talk about that. And that's going to be not a. I don't think it's going to be a mainstream video. It's just going to be an extra. I do know a bit about colour. Okay. Some foam, yeah, foam tape. That's fine. I've got foam tape all over now. That was just over there. Wow. Right, so I'm putting some foam tape on here to lift it up a bit. You can either put it down there or down there. I think down there, yeah. So what I'm going to do is put that. I don't have to do it like that. I could have it like that. No, I'm going to have it like that because of the length there. Top. I'm going to put it more on the top. Looks terrible, doesn't it? Terrible, doesn't it, Beverly? I know it does. I don't know. I'm not keen on that. Hold on. Right then, took the dog out. Don't know. I'm not entirely sure what I was doing. Oh, I haven't put that on yet. Right, so what I've done is made a fluted edge circle flower there. So that would go in there. I've got these on video, very similar things, if you want to have a look at that. I don't know where to put that. Perhaps I could cut that little bit off there, and then that won't be. Oh, I could put it like that, shall I? And that won't be poking out. We can pretend it's only that long, can't we? Right, okay, so that won't be poking out, so I can put that there. There-ish there. I've put 3 little same colour as this here. I know. Right. So what I'm trying to do is to get off the idea of making everything match. But guess what? Yeah. So I'm sort of like trying to get off the idea of making things match. But I'm thinking to myself, that looks good with this. Right. I'm thinking this and this. So because it's lighter than the orange there. So that I know. So that's why I put an orange thing there, because I've got an orange thing there. This is what so Patricia May was asking me about colour and what goes with what, and I thought, well, I'm sure I just do anything, but I'm consciously thinking all the time what will go with what. So she suggested doing a colour wheel, etc. I'm going to put that about there, look, and that pot about there, because that pocket's got a little lip there. So that's why I've done it a little bit above there, just in case that came below it. Because I was going to make one of these. Okay. And look, that's double-sided. So I'm going to put that on. Okay. So I remember it went right over there. Okay, below that little notch. And there. Okay, so that should go there, like that. Okay, so that's on foam tape and that's stuck on that, and that's okay there. That's fine there. It's just that bit there didn't look right for some reason. Okay, and this colour, I don't know. It doesn't, but that colour goes with this. That doesn't really go, but it sort of like brings it in because I've got pink here. I don't know. It's like that, isn't it? It's very strange. Let me just put everything away a minute. I was just going to open it out, and I thought, well, I ain't got enough room. So I'm just going to do that now. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do is put some decorations on the pockets, things like that. And I've got this one. Is that too substantial, or shall we put it in the middle? Might put it on the middle one because it looks a bit. Oh, see, I've chosen that especially because it sort of like matches that. But that stands out, and we can put those where we like. I was going to put that in the middle. Okay, that's nice, isn't it? Do you think so, Beverly? Beverly says she's got different tastes to me, so I think that's fine. You shouldn't have the same taste as everyone. So that one, I think, in the middle. It's either the middle or the bottom, into, because I think if you put it at the top, it'd make it sort of top heavy. But you've got, I don't know, just put that down there. And then this at the bottom. That doesn't look substantial enough, so I'm going to put it in the middle, I think. Okay. Yeah, that's sort of gold. I know that's sort of like the lighter one of the two, not the orangey one. The other one goes very well with this. But I mean, I didn't do it on purpose. Okay, I mean, I've used completely different, I'm trying to use different colours, because obviously trying to use up your scraps, then you won't have to bother with what the scraps look like, will you? So I'm going to put it like that. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? And hopefully I've got an idea, and hopefully I'll be able to do the, then I'll just do the closure for that, which I'm going to try and make into a, right, so I'm not putting this, if you notice, I won't be putting this butterfly straight. I'm going to put it at an angle. I think that's a design idea. So I'd put it like that. I wouldn't put it like that, because that's sort of like, I don't know, flying off there somewhere. I'd put it so it's flying in the middle. Flying towards the middle rather than flying towards the edge. Because you needed to be leading, I don't know, led into the middle. Those flowers tend to have the petals this way. I don't know what they look like that way. As it opens that way, I don't know. I'll leave it as it is. Okay, so I'm going to put that. That sticks out quite a bit, doesn't it? Because those are thicker than these. That's a different type of card, glitter card. They're thicker than all those. Right, and then I'm going to put the one in the middle first, because that one, and then the highest. Okay, because that would make that. Let's put it in there. Looks like it's on a string with that design fault going through, like we tried to correct earlier. Yeah, let's put that one on. Why do I have to open my mouth to glue? I don't know. Sometimes I know to do things like open your mouth to glue. That was when I was working at the chip shop. We always used to go then. That'll be £5 then, please. Why would we say then? I don't know if anybody else hears that anywhere else. Or they work at a shop and they go then. It's hilarious, isn't it? Then. Right, so that's, oh yeah, yeah, obviously we can put things in there. Let's see if we can find some bits. Oh, you can see the mess on my desk, but at least you can see the whole of this. Right, so what I'm doing is putting some embellishments in. I'm using the ones from the project actually this is from the one that's coming out on Saturday. But anyway, so I'm going to read these out on Saturday. I do get that one wrong actually, because it was correct what I'd said. Right, okay, so I'm putting little fun facts in these little pockets. Okay, yeah, I haven't done this one on video, wherever it's gone. What's there? So I'm just going to tell you what I put for that one. Come here. It doesn't want to join us. Right, so food presentation tips. This is from 1982. Do try pouring cream in the centre of a bowl of a tomato soup and quickly swirling the soup with a spoon. Do try adding croutons to soup for farmhouse look. Do try scoring the bottom of a radish or spring onion and putting it in iced water for an unusual garnish. I remember doing something like that at school. We had to sort of like zigzag a tomato and cut around the edge. And also other thing, a radish probably as well. No, you did something with a radish. We did something with a radish, I think, as well, and made it into that. Yes, and you open it out with iced water. It sort of like makes it into sort of a floral thing. I don't like radishes, so I probably didn't do that one. Do try sprinkling cress over a salad. There's loads more of really interesting ones anyway, but I thought that'd be quite nice to add. It's on that paper, same as before, but that I've done the splash, and that goes fairly well with this. So I'm facing them all that way. Okay, and these, I've got these from the other one, from the prototypes. I've got a tag and a journaling card in each, and they're journaling tags too. I can put ribbon on, I haven't, but I could do. No problem there. I've got plenty of ribbons. In fact, I've got my ribbon box out somewhere, so I might have a quick look. So I've got some beige ribbon, although they're coloured. The beige perhaps would go well with that. Okay. I think it adds a bit of colour anyway. I don't know if it... Right, there is a thing about that. The solid colour, yeah, because normally, if you look on people tend to use the ones with the... That's from a book. People often use the white backgrounds on things, don't they? So, where's the other one? Yes, I've got a journaling card and a tag in each, and that's from a book page. Did make them specially for one of these projects. Okay, project life cards, apparently, whatever they are. I don't even know what they are. Will fit perfectly in there as well. Oh, I think it looks rather sweet with these. Yeah, so they would all fold up like this. Okay, so I've just got to do the closure now. Closure, I think, would be really nice as a that's a Velcro dot. I have got black ones, so that would be fine, wouldn't it? I think about putting it either side, because you put it in the middle, you still got that. Might do that. Right, I tend to put. I don't know if these are the ones you can see. I tend to put those there. The soft ones, I think, and the other ones to join on. I don't know if it's because you might brush against it. I don't know. Just do that, and you think, ooh, that's a bit harsh. Anyway, that's the soft ones, and this is the. And I always find it difficult to get off my nails, even though I put my nails really like that. And I try, I put scissors in, attach the scissors. Yeah, managed to do it. Yeah, good job. They're sticky though, isn't it? And I'm just placing them on there, then they'll stick to where I want them to, and it'll be perfect, hopefully. Unless you get those skew with. What? Oh, I thought right, so I'm pushing that down as far as it'll go, and gently pushing it on. Oops, hold on. I think hopefully we're all right on that side. Yeah. Okay, so that's there then. Okay, I haven't put anything in the pocket yet. What can we put in the pocket? Looking round for something to go in the pocket. Oh, I've got a circle there. Well, actually, that matches that, doesn't it? So, yeah, I can put things in pockets as well. As that matches that. I was thinking about putting a flower on there, one of these, on there instead of on there. But I thought, oh no, because it might interfere with things in the pocket. I know that Alyssa put a big flower, big card disc there. Let's see if I can make one. Yeah, so that sort of thing. Yeah, probably a bit hot, a bit stiffer than that. It is a double-sided thing, but it's not quite so stiff as what I wanted. Okay, and I don't want to pat around putting it on some, you know, punching two and putting it out on card now. Right, so let's have a quick look through then, see what we've made. Okay, so we have, this is the front, so presentation. There we go, you can move that out, I suppose, like that. And that can stay in there if it wants. It's addition that you can put anywhere. Okay, so there, and then you've got that on there. Fold that out, and you're confronted with a lovely little butterfly. Yay! And some fun facts, and a journaling card and a tag. Oh, and a flower, and a journaling card and a tag, and some more fun facts, and some food tips on presentation. And a journaling card and a tag. That's really cute, isn't it? Yeah. I do prefer to make my own than just use little things from that's already been cut out. I don't know why. I think some of it can be very insincere sometimes. That's why I don't use them. And words as well. Sometimes using words aren't sincere, are they? So that's why I sometimes don't use them. Sometimes I do. But hopefully it won't be. What's that there? Do you know what? I've just found that there. That's so annoying. Right, I'm going to get rid of that. So all I've got to do is just snip that off. Yay, that's it, done it. I never got any more because they're the ones where you didn't probably... Yeah, so you can come along and do that. Come along and go ahead. Huh? Go ahead and come along, that's it. Yeah, that's what Americans say, go ahead. Go ahead. You can go ahead and cut them off. There we go. Right, so... don't know where's it. Oh, it's there. Where's my thing gone? It's hiding. Right, so I can put that back in there then, and obviously imagine that's a bit more substantial than what it is. Okay, I do hope you like my content today. I really enjoyed making this project. I did think it was a bit basic, and then I thought, oh, actually it's not, is it? Yeah, you can embellish it as much or as little as you like. You can do it more than me. You can make it match absolutely perfectly by using the same things from the same pack. But actually I don't think it makes a difference with mine because this is from the works, and the works are very random. It's a random thing really. But some of them will be not, and that's from a local art shop actually. That just selling 6x6 paper loosely. Yeah, so just punched out images and made them. You could also make them, couldn't you, yourself, things like that. You've no need to punch them out. No need to make a fluted circle one. You can just draw around objects as well, which is, I think, looks. And also, I did do, before I got my 1 1/4 punch, I just drew. Actually, I cut off a 1 1/2 circle, and it worked well. So just cut the edge off. So that worked well. So you can don't be afraid to do things like that as well. But anyway, that's using up a whole sheet of 12x12 paper, which will help people like use up a load. That will help people who are using up 12x12 papers, hopefully. So I do hope so. Let me just get that in the right. Look, what have I done? I've put this. I think that looks better, like this. Okay. Yeah. There we go. That matches that. Same paper as that. Okay then, if you like my content, I'd love it if you'd give me a thumbs up. That'd be amazing. Thank you so much. If anybody has subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I am very grateful if you do that for me, because it does help my channel to grow. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'll just finish off now and say goodbye. Thank you. And where's this? Oh, it's there. I can't see it. Let's put it close up. There it is. I couldn't see it because it was in the way where my bar is, where I've got my phone fixed on the thing there, on the camera holder, wherever it is. Okay then, and thank you very much, and goodbye.